Welcome to Academic Solutions. Hashtag we're making it easy. I am Remember Chilwani and I will be your maths tutor. So today's topic will be on integers. And the first thing we're going to answer is what integers are. So integers are whole numbers, which includes both positive, negative, and also zero. Those numbers include zero in the middle so that the zero can separate negative numbers from positive numbers. So we are going to look at the diagram in the next slides, for example. So this is a number line representing both positive and negative integers. Looking at this number line, you can see that there's a zero in the middle, and on the left hand side of the zero is the negative numbers, which are the negative integers, and then on the right hand side of the zero we have positive numbers, which are positive integers. Please pay attention to the sign when dealing with integers. By sign I mean negative sign or positive sign. So we're firstly going to start with addition of integers, and we're going to look at our first example. So it says complete the following sum. Looking at this, we have 8 plus inside a bracket minus 4 and close a bracket. Now let's do this step by step. Step 1, we check the sign of the bigger number, and in this case our bigger number is 8, so the number 8 has no sign in front of it. Please note that if there is no sign in front of the biggest number, we assume that the number is positive. And then step 2, the answer will take the sign of the biggest numbers. In this case, the sign is positive. We're talking about the sign in front of the number 8 is positive, so which means our answer is going to take the positive sign. So the third thing we're going to do is to remove the bracket. We are going to remove this bracket here. So we are going to be left with 8 minus 4, which gives us 4. Now remember what we said about the answer taking the sign of the biggest number. So our 4 is positive in this case. When adding positive integers together, the answer will be positive as well. For example, if you add 4 plus 3, you're going to get positive 7 because both integers are positive. Now, how do we add positive and negative numbers together? When adding positive and negative numbers together, the answer will take the sign of the bigger number, and we will add or subtract the numbers. Now let's do our examples. The first example will be 24 plus inside bracket minus 4 close bracket. So it's going to be 24. Let's remove the bracket. Minus 4. The answer will be 20. Now remember what we said about our answer taking the sign of the bigger number. So in this case 24 is positive, therefore our answer 24 is the biggest number, therefore our answer is going to be positive. In this example 2, we have minus 24 plus 4. So in this case minus 24 is the bigger number and 4 is the smaller number. And if you look at 24, it has the negative sign in front of it, so which means our answer is going to be negative. So in this case minus 24 plus 4 gives us minus 20. And then if you look at example 3, minus 12 and minus 8, both numbers are negative, so which means our answer is going to be negative. Okay, it's going to take the sign of the bigger number, which is minus 12. So minus 12, we remove the bracket, we're going to have minus 12 minus 8, which is going to give us minus 20. So we're going to look at the subtraction of negative integers. When subtracting two positive integers, the answer will be positive, like we did in the previous slide. Then when subtracting a bigger number from a smaller number, the answer will be negative, like we also did in the previous example. When subtracting a negative and positive integer, the answer will depend on which number is bigger, and if that number is positive or negative, the answer will take the sign of the bigger number. Now let's look at the worked examples on the next slide. Example 5, we have 24 minus 10. So in this case, 24 is bigger than 10, and the sign in front of 24 is positive, so our answer is going to be positive. So 24 minus 10 gives us positive 14. We look at example 6, 21 minus of minus 16. In this case, 21 is bigger than 16, so whatever our answer is, it's going to be positive, because remember, our answer takes the sign of the bigger number, and in this case 21 is the bigger number and it's positive. So 21 minus of minus 16, the negative sign, which is the negative signs which are separated by the bracket, are going to multiply. We're still going to come to multiplications of negatives and positive signs. So if you multiply the negative sign and the negative sign, you're going to get a positive sign. So you will end up having 21 plus 16, which gives you 37. Okay, let's move on to the next example, which is minus 21 and minus 16. Looking at the two numbers, 21 is bigger, and it carries the negative sign, so our answer will be negative. So minus 21 and minus 16 is going to give you minus 37. Example 8, minus 9 plus 6. There's two numbers, 9 is bigger, 6 is smaller, and 9 is carrying the negative sign, so whatever our answer is, it's going to be minus. So in this case, minus 9 plus 6 is going to give us minus 3. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please stay more for more.